Hey people, come explore Legon Botanical Gardens and also Castle with me. So I finally traveled to Ghana after 9 years. Yes, after 9 years. My stay was short. I only had should I say 4 or 5 days? Let me say 5 days. I got to Ghana on Monday night and went back on Saturday morning, not morning, evening, because my flight was delayed. And the main purpose of my visit was to renew my Ghanaian passport. So I didn't really have time to do so many things because I was anxious to get my passport renewed. So I asked around about places to visit, and this place popped up about 2 times for me to visit the Legon Botanical Gardens. I had a different idea on how the place was going to look like, but anyway, it was still fun. It was fun. I was hoping to see like so many flowers, colors, and all that, but it was more like looks like a state park. But anyway, me and my brother, we got on this bridge. I paid I think it was 20 cities. Was it 20 cities each? Or 30 cities each. I can't really remember. I was like, okay, just to climb a bridge. Let's see. Always wanted to try the bridge, either here or the one in Lagos. But the bridge here, I think, is better because it was actually very steady, very strong, and it looked very, very safe compared to the ones I've been seeing people cross in Lagos. And my brother was showing me how long the bridge was. So we climbed. I was amazed. It was a beautiful view. It looked like a park actually. Yeah, it looks like a park, not really like a garden. It looks like a state park to me. So this is me climbing the bridge. I asked him to take pictures because the bridge is safe. So why not? So we took pictures, took videos, and walk. Let me play some music in the background. So I guess you're tired of hearing my voice, but let me play some music in the background.
No, $3. Well, less than $3.
Yes, second batch. Yeah, we're done and we're leaving. We didn't really do much because there isn't really much to do here. I was trying to do like some sightseeing, but trust me, I didn't really like what I was seeing. I think here is more like a picnic area where you come with group of people, with friends. You guys, I think you have to pay for that. I don't know if it's like 100 cities or so. Just pay for that and you can do your stuff in there. They had the bicycle riding and also the canoe. The bicycle riding, you have to bring your own bicycle, and with the cane, I don't know how that works, but I wasn't interested in that. And this is us going to the next location, which is the Osu Castle, which we passed through the, what is it called, like the president's, is it office, because I was told it doesn't live here. This is the place, doesn't live here. It's just like an office. The place was like very, very big actually. And the driver was like complaining of how they spent money to do this place. Every country has everyone. Some people complain about the president. So anyway, this was like I've forgotten where what this is called. What is? Let me see. It's called the Jubilee House. So this is the front, and we pass through the Independence. I've forgotten what this is called too, but this we're on the way to the Osu Castle, which is this. I think I enjoy this place more because of the storytelling, the things we got to see here, and it was sad how Africans had to like go through the slave trade and not everything. All African countries went through slave trade. I'm aware of Nigeria, Ghana, is it Togo? I know the Congo. I know most some English-speaking country and some French-speaking country were colonized by either the French people or the English people. And I know countries like Ethiopia didn't go through the slave trade. We had a tour guide that came in later that was like showing us everything. I know it was showing us like asking us to bring, is it 50 cities or so we can see there is a step there, that's a step behind me, that's where the president had to like walk through, or if we have any international president, they went through that. So let me just keep quiet so you listen to
so this land was bought in 1659. That was when the Danish people arrived at the coast and then they identified this place. So back then, the people we believe to have moved from Igbo land in Nigeria were settling in this garden. This is where they were settling. They are the people now who have been moved to the other end. So they were moved by the British. So we get to that story also later. So when the Danish people arrived here, they identified this land and then this was a rock. It's actually a rock. When you go down, you see that it's a rock. So it was built on a rock. That's why they named it Christianberg Castle. As Christianberg's stone in Danish is Bok. That's why I have the Christianberg Castle. And then they built this whole castle with stones. As you can see here, we still have stones used as tiles on the ground. Okay. So when they arrived here, the Portuguese had already gone to introduce Ghana to them, that they've identified a opportunity. So this is one of the dungeons. I'll take you to the first dungeon that they ever built, but this is one of the dungeons. I'm not going to talk dungeons here, but for now, it's only two that's cooking. The rest are still for storeroom. The president was here. They had to seal it so that this belongs to their grandfather. So I want to have a feel of how the place looks when they are keeping it. So you're going to stay in this thing for almost 6 months before you go. By the time you get out, your eyes, you're partially blind. So they've opened the door. If not, this place would have been more darker. You will not see anything very dark unless you come the light. This is also one of the earliest dungeons. You still see this staircase on the back of our 50 cities notes. This is the staircase. Then the other galleries are supposed to use here. So the last middle one is for the president. Yes. So this school was added by Rollins when he came to power. So the only castle we got. He added this school when he came to power. So the Rollins. So this one. We gained independence in 1957, and then in 1960 we became a republic fully. So the Queen of England or Britain or UK or United Kingdom was supposed to come and then hand over power to our next government, that's Kwame Nkrumah. But she couldn't come, and she came in November 1961, the following year. Then she came to hand over. So this is where she did when she came to Botanical. So that's a bed, mattress, and everything. So that. And then the next person to use it was a French Charles, now King Charles. He also came here. I think Achimota invited me. 18 years after they built this castle, the governor here was killed by his assistant, who was a Greek. Wow. It was the Danish people who were occupying here. So he killed his governor, and then the castle, he sold the castle to the Portuguese. So they came here too. So when they came, they raised the wall, refit store, and then added the chapel. And then they started the Catholic. So it was a Catholic mission. Missionaries who were worshiping here. So they built it on the dungeon, the two dungeons that we went to. So they built the castle, the chapel on the dungeon. So just imagine worshiping and praising God whilst people are suffering. Whilst they are worshiping. I hope you brought your offering and your tithes. I'm going to take my tithes today. So this was their chapel, and that was their communion box over there. So when Kwame Nkrumah was here, he was also worshiping here. He's a Presbyterian, he's a pastor actually. And then Atamos was also worshiping here in his time. Yeah, so the only thing changed was the tiles. But at first it was just wood. Everything else here is still concrete and all that, yes. So, and they were training them, educating them in this chapel as well. So we still have a lot of their families there. There is a book down there if you really want to know about the story about this castle and how they're related to the town. By the end, like their ship, they were hosting their flag at this center where the metal is. That's where they were hosting their flag. And as you can see here, we said the castle was built with stones. So you can see the stones here.
Yeah.
The stone is still there, and then they used limestone and then the seashells from here. So even as an if you still put a plaster there, to still go off because it's resisting with the mortar. Yeah. So everything here is still authentic. So this place will be the highest peak until the Gordon Gorgeous came and then he raised this wall. The British people also raised
The other side.
this wall. Yes. So this was JJ's office. So he actually decided not to use the new castle as his office and to choose here. One, because of security reasons. If Rollins is here, he could see everything that's happening outside. He could see everything that's going on around the castle. If there is any maybe any danger coming, he could quickly escape. If you look outside, inside the garden, we see some concrete slabs in the garden. That was where his helicopter was parked.
Oh, just.
Always ready to fly. He was a pilot as well. So when he was here, he avoided or escaped 4 coups d'etat. Before it would even start coming, he would see and then run, fly out. By the time he's so they made this place very narrow so that when they are going, they can be counting them and know that they've not over counted the people moving out. So if it's 150, you take it because it's not maybe someone didn't join them mistakenly. So this is the also place that coming to red and fish. We love and important. The house down there was also connected by Rollins staying there with the family. The little Rollins and this was the deal. We are going inside. I'm going inside.
Watch your step. Nice. Your touchlight is on.
Look like you have to bend.
Very, very dark.
I'm not going there.
It's very dark. The shapes are ready.
Still dark.
And then remove you.
Jesus Christ. So the slaves were coming. The slave told that you're taking the
Don't get removed, brother.
Can you please move forward?
Original door of no return. Original door of no return is Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Surpass the bankers themselves.
So we finished from the castle and we had to like walk all the way down to the bus stop because we couldn't order Uber because the place we were going to wasn't very far to use Uber. This is where they buried the ex-president at some meals. We didn't go in because there wasn't really much to see inside and I don't think people were allowed to go in. So we walked to this place. This looks like a stadium, but I don't know what it's used for. It's very big and I've always wanted to go to where the Black Star is. And if you look around, you have like people taking pictures, making videos, and there were some constructions also going on in there. And this is where I've always wanted to come anytime I come to Ghana, where they have the Black Star to take pictures, make videos. I think I saw some people, I don't know if they were getting married or something, they wore the Ghana traditional clothes to take pictures and make videos. So that's it, that's where they got their independence, and that's the Black Star. It was a very beautiful tour. I enjoyed myself. I had a good time even though I was exhausted, and I got back very dark because of the sun. My sunscreen didn't even do too much because of how hot the sun is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had a good time because I actually did, and see you next time. Bye bye.